Good evening, everyone. This is Namrata, a consultant at Bagdara Farms, and I welcome you all on this Bagdara Farms live session. Today, I'm here to talk to you about another problem, another ailment that usually both men and women fight, but today I'm here to talk about gonorrhea and chlamydia in women. So, let's wait for some people to join in so that I can start addressing everybody with this problem. So, gonorrhea and chlamydia, like I said, are bacterial infections. These are sexually transmitted bacterial infections which both men and women face. But today I'm here talking to you all about this problem in women, gonorrhea and chlamydia caused in women. So, these are bacterial infections which are caused due to these are sexually transmitted problems. These are sexually transmitted infections, bacterial infections which women face. Why I'm talking about these topics is because mostly people don't talk about it. It is very important to discuss these problems so that you know that naturally these problems can be treated, naturally these problems can be cured, and without causing any side effects on your system. And we at Bagdara Farms are at the forefront to educate people, to enlighten people that natural therapy with turmeric can help you with prevention and treatment of 856 ailments. And today, like I said, these bacterial infections, which are there, gonorrhea and chlamydia, these can be targeted, these can be treated and prevented in women with this product known as Pelextron A, which is an organic supplement made out of curcumin. So, firstly, I'm going to start with what are these infections, gonorrhea and chlamydia. It usually are sexually transmitted infections, and chlamydia is one which is most prevalent in younger women, whereas both these infections can happen in any, in any age group of women. So, how it helps and what are the symptoms? I'm going to start with that. It usually targets the moist areas in the body. Gonorrhea and chlamydia usually targets the moist areas in your body, which can be the urethra. What is urethra? Urethra is the tube that drains out the urine from the bladder, right? It can target your eyes, it can target your throat, it can target your vaginal areas, it can target the female reproductive tract. The female reproductive organ, the whole female reproductive tract can be targeted by this bacterial infection. So, what are the symptoms? See, symptoms of gonorrhea and chlamydia are frequent urination, abnormal vaginal discharge, pain in the lower stomach and in your back, fever, frequent urge to urinate, painful menstruation, irregular menstruation, pus which can be developed due to the bacterial infection, and pain during sexual intercourse, and all of these factors. So these are some of the symptoms which women face when they have gonorrhea, chlamydia, bacterial infections, right? So the symptoms usually start 2 to 14 days after you are exposed to the virus, after you're exposed to the bacteria. And in most cases, these gonorrhea, chlamydia, like I said, are asymptomatic. That means the symptoms are not very clear. As a result of which, a person carrying this infection may not even know before the person transmits it to another person. You can infect another person if you already have these infections, if these bacterial infections of gonorrhea and chlamydia. So, like I said, asymptomatic people are also carriers of this infection, and it mostly begins. This problem mostly begins as a you know yeast infection, as a bacterial infection, which I said it usually starts with a yeast infection in the vaginal area. Now, what happens? What are the complications of gonorrhea and chlamydia? Why I'm talking about this? Because these infections are there, which a lot of women face, but we do not talk about it. And these infections, if not treated, these infections, if not cared for, can lead to further complications, can lead to further ailments in the body, which at a point might be difficult to treat, and can have grave side effects on your system. So, how it happens? It starts blocking or scarring of your fallopian tubes. So, how complication is जो आपकी fallopian tubes हैं आपकी which is a very important part in the reproductive system. It can block those fallopian tubes, it can scar those fallopian tubes, right? So what happens? This can further lead to infertility or ectopic pregnancies. Ectopic pregnancies होती है tube pregnancies, right? अगर आप gonorrhea या chlamydia को treat नहीं करते, if you don't take preventive measures for it, it can further lead to infertility, it can lead to ectopic pregnancy. Secondly, it affects the reproductive tract. It can start affecting your whole reproductive tract, which has the uterus, the ovaries, and this is known as pelvic inflammatory disease. This is another kind of disease which develops when this bacterial infection is not treated, and it gets further to other parts of your reproductive system, like the uterus and the ovaries, then this can lead to further pelvic inflammatory diseases, right? This is another complication of it. And when this infection spreads to your bloodstream, so जब ये आपकी bloodstream में चले जाएगी, it can complicate it further and lead to heart-related issues. It can lead to arthritis. It can lead to valve damage, and it can also cause inflammation in the brain and the spinal cord. So what happens? You are not realizing that this is a bacterial infection which is asymptomatic in most of the cases, right? And जब ये symptoms अगर आपको minor से भी feel हो रहे होते हैं, and if it gets spreads to other parts, it spreads into your bloodstream, it can cause major havoc in your body. It can even lead to cancer, cervical cancer and all. It can lead to ovarian cancer. So these kind of cancers usually develop when these kind of inflammatory responses are ignored. These kind of inflammatory responses are not managed at the prime level, and that can further lead to major complications, right? Now, like I said, these are infections. These are bacterial infections. So it is a very natural cure can be done, a very natural therapy can be done to make sure that you can fight this infection without any side effects, because our bodies are become resistant to a lot of modern medicine which is there, right? Because we have like they say antibiotic resistance is there usually for infection start doctors that give you antibiotics and everything. So antibiotic resistance was also one of the causes why modern medicine is not working that effectively on the body. As a result, it also causes side effects on your system. So I'm here to tell you that Felextron A, which is a supplement made out of turmeric. Yes, you heard it right. It is made out of only turmeric. And why our turmeric is given for medicinal purpose? Because turmeric has this component known as curcumin. Now, curcumin is the main component that has medicinal and pharmacological properties. It has therapeutic abilities. So it is these curcumin's, properties which helps in not just prevention but also treatment of gonorrhea and chlamydia. How it helps, I'll tell you. It has antimicrobial agent. It is an antimicrobial agent. Antimicrobial agent means any kind of microbes that are affecting the reproductive system, are affecting the ovaries, are affecting your fallopian tubes. The antimicrobial agent will target those microbes, right? It will target those microbes and it helps with wound healing. It wards off sepsis. जो sepsis बन जाता है अगर आप infection आपकी treat ना हो, it can further lead to sepsis. So the antimicrobial property helps with that. It is an antiviral agent. Antiviral agent means it has properties, antiviral properties. It can combat, it can fight any kind of viral load that is there in your reproductive system, in your reproductive tract. So like HVV, HIV, influenza, all these kind of virals which are there, which can affect the reproductive system, which can cause gonorrhea or chlamydia, the antiviral activity of curcumin helps in taking care of that. Also, it has antifungal activity. Antifungal activity means it can any kind of fungal infections like candida species is there or trichophyton species is there. So all these kind of species, all these kind of fungal infections which can affect the reproductive system, which can affect your chances of your gonorrhea or chlamydia increases. So the antifungal agent, the antifungal property of curcumin helps with taking care of that. Now, it also has anti-inflammatory property. Like I said, inflammation is the root cause of problems in our body. Inflammation means swelling, right? So the anti-inflammatory response, so any kind of inflammatory response that is happening in the body due to any kind of damage, due to any kind of medication, due to any kind of infection, so the anti-inflammatory property will help in reducing that inflammation or swelling caused in the system, right? Also, it has combats drug-resistant gonorrhea. Drug-resistant gonorrhea means that when there are the modern medicine, the medicines which are there to fight gonorrhea or chlamydia. So what happens? This curcumin has properties that they have drug-resistant gonorrhea. मतलब जो modern medicines, जो medicines आप पे काम नहीं कर रही है, antibiotics दी जा रही है, you've been given ointments, maybe they are not working. So the जो resistance पैदा हो रही है, curcumin can block that. Curcumin can work in that natural way to give you safety and precaution from all these symptoms. Also, uh, it has anti-cancerous properties. Now, what happens if you ignore your uh, if you ignore this bacterial infection, it can spread into your bloodstream. It can go deeper into the system, attach itself to the mucosal membrane. So when it attaches itself to the mucosal membrane, what happens? So it can lead to cancer. It can lead to formation of tumors. So uh, the anti-cancerous property of Felextron A deactivates the bacteria from attaching itself to the mucosal membrane. तो म्यूकोसल मेम्ब्रेन को जब वो नहीं अटैच हो पाएगा, सो कैंसर सेल्स नहीं प्रोड्यूस होते, कैंसर सेल्स नहीं होंगे, ट्यूमर की ग्रोथ नहीं होगी. सो दिस एंटी कैंसरस प्रॉपर्टी ऑफ फेलेक्स्ट्रॉन प्लेज अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट रोल. Now, like I said, it prevents progression of any infection that can lead to cervical cancer or ovarian cancer, right? So, curcumin, which is a component in our product Felextron, naturally has those properties which can prevent progression of the infection. जो infection है उसको बढ़ने से बचाएगा for it to reach at a stage where it can develop into cancer or any serious kind of ailment, right? Now, most importantly, you need to understand that, like I said, the inflammatory process is there. Like inflammation, when will be combated, automatically the flow of oxygen, flow of hormones, flow of blood supply will be better. The body will get cleansed and detoxified better, and the infection will be able to get wiped out of your system, right? Infection will get washed out of your system. So it also has, most importantly, immune regulating properties. Immune regulating property means it regulates your immunity, it boosts your immunity, it increases your immune capacity of your system. When your immunity will increase, automatically your body will be able to fight infections better. Your body will be able to give bacterial infections a good fight. If your immunity will be low, you will be having more side effects of the problem on your body. The symptoms will get aggravated. Whereas if you take this natural supplement like Pelextron A, while it is combating, while it is taking care of your inflammation, while it is taking care of your damage, while it is taking care of your bacterial load, it will immunity will be boosted. It will boost your immunity, and once your body is strong, your body is healthier, it will be able to fight all these things better. So for gonorrhea and chlamydia, bacterial infections which are caused due to these are sexually transmitted diseases. So if this is something you are facing, or this is something you have heard, or maybe you are having these symptoms which I said in the beginning, then you must try Bagdara Farms Felextron A, because these symptoms, if get unnoticed, if are not treated, can even lead to infertility in women, can lead to ectopic pregnancies, and infertility then has to be combated. So why not take care of this problem at the initial level so that it doesn't develop into infertility related issues. Now, Felextron Tay, one bottle has 60 grams of powder in it. This powder has to be orally consumed and can be topically applied as well. Yes, the same powder can be used for oral consumption and for topical application. For preparing the mixture, you have to take 2 cups of water. To that, add half teaspoon of Felextron a pinch of black pepper powder, and boil it till the time the quantity gets reduced to 1 cup. When you have 1 cup left with you, you pour it into your cup without straining it. Now you can either add it as it is, or if you want, you can add a little bit of honey or lemon juice to it. Okay, these are optional. This is just for enhancing your taste and flavor. Also, it has its own healing and therapeutic properties, so you can add it if you want. And like you drink your tea or coffee, this has to be taken the same way. Take each sip, keep it in your mouth for 15 to 20 seconds, then gulp it down. Take another sip, keep it in your mouth for 15 to 20 seconds, and then gulp it down. That is how this product has to be taken twice in the day. Topical application can also be done. You can prepare with oil. You can prepare a concoction with oil and keep it, and for that you can give us a call and we can let you know how topical application of Felextron A can be done with this Felextron turmeric powder, the curcumin enriched powder. It can be topically applied in the vaginal area where you are having the gonorrhea or chlamydia infections. So this product, if you're having this infection, try taking it for a minimum period of 40 days to 2 months, because it will take that much time for the infection to get wiped out of your system, for your system to get cleansed and detoxified, for your system to wipe out all the infection, right? So this is the product which we are saying. If you all must be seeing the screen, this is Felextron A. This is the bottle which we have. And when you visit our website, which is www.bagdarafarms.com, you will see that this Felextron A works on numerous health conditions. It works on numerous infections. It works for infertility. It works for various kind of infections or problems which a woman faces in her due to her reproductive organ not functioning properly, right? So you must be seeing it on the screen that Felextron A is the supplement which we have. The website is www.bagdarafarms.com. You can visit us on our website. You can read about the product. You can read our scientific evidence section. In the scientific evidence section, we have articles related to gonorrhea, chlamydia, or other reproductive problems which women face. These scientific evidence are based on research which have been carried out, and they give you detailed information about our product and how curcumin, the component, the medicinal pharmacological component in phylextron, in turmeric, can help you with treating or preventing, any kind of infections in your system. So if you need more information about a product, if you need more information about turmeric or curcumin and why our products are given as medicinal supplements, you can call us on 9560254646. I repeat, our number is 9560254646. We are a team of consultants available on call, message, and WhatsApp. Our number is being flashed down. You can note down it from here. You can give us a call. We will be more than happy to understand your problem and to give you the best solution for the same, right? Turmeric therapy, which is also known as a complementary or alternative medicine, can be your natural way out of this problem without causing any side effects on your system. Don't ignore your health. Give your health the topmost priority. And we at Bagdara Farms make sure we deliver you the best. And that is why we guarantee that our supplements have a curcumin percentage which is high, have curcumin percentage which is high enough to treat any kind of problems. They are 100% organic. They are chemical free. They are non-GMO. They no artificial chemical and fertilizers are used. It is a wild strand that is grown in the middle of the Bandhavgarh National Forest in Madhya Pradesh, where this turmeric is grown. So call us if you are having problems with gonorrhea, chlamydia, or any kind of reproductive problems, and you need a solution for that. You can call us. We also have many other products which you will see on our website, which is www.bagdarafarms.com. So that's all for today, everyone. Thank you so much for joining in here and watching the live and understanding about these problems. The reason why we are talking about all these problems is because women are facing them, but many of them are not talking about it, right? So if you are one of them and who is facing, you can see our website. This is a website where you get all information about our products, all information about how Bagdara Farm started. Our scientific evidence section is there, which tells you about the various, data which has been taken up and articles have been written. This is our official website, which is www.bagdarafarms.com. Visit our website. See, you must be seeing it on the screen. This is the scientific evidence section, right? This is the scientific evidence section, and these articles are based and written on the basis of scientific evidence, which supports how curcumin works for prevention and treatment of various ailments. We also have certifications on our website. There are certifications on our website where you can, go and see that yes, our products are certified by FSSAI, India, USA, FDA, and how the curcumin percentage is between 11 to 19%. That is the certifications which we have. See here, you can go through all the certifications so that you know the authenticity of our products, the quality and quantity of our products. The authenticity is clearly shown. So that is why we have put everything on our website so that customers would know that this is a genuine product and we don't want to hide any facts. We want to put out everything there and tell you that turmeric can help you with prevention and treatment of more than 856 ailments in the human body. So that's all, friends. Thank you so much for joining in here with us. I will keep coming with more topics. And if you have any topic in mind, please do write to us and I will surely talk about it on this platform. Thank you so much, everyone. I'll see you again tomorrow with another topic and I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much. Enjoy your evening and have a lovely day ahead.